What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Well, guys, today is Friday, and you know what that means. Tonight we go with the Friday live streams. Story time with Stock Market Steve. We are going to laugh our behinds off. It's a break from the norm, these normal depressing stories that I talk about. So make sure you guys be there at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Those who know, and those who don't, you're missing out. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit today about a story I saw that I thought was unbelievable, and I want to share it with you guys. This man right here, pictured, his name is Sidney Mecham. He's 42 years old from Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Oregon, you know what I'm saying? This guy right here recently got arrested for a road rage incident. But that's the end part, where he's locked up right now and he's facing charges. This guy right here has a criminal past that I want to go into. And I also want to talk about this video here. Now, I'm going to show you this, what he did now, and go a little bit back into his past to show you what type of person this is. Because when you see how this guy reacts in this road rage incident, it is stunning that an adult like this guy has not been given prison time before. You know what I mean? And still been locked up. Because the way this man acted as a quote unquote 42-year-old, you would think responsible adult, but we'll get to that later on. The way he acted, there's no excuse for that. I mean, things are what they are. And you know better than anybody else. You don't own the road or anything like that. So, I mean, why can't you just wait your turn and just chill out? It's like people think the world revolves around them. And this is a perfect example. Look at this douchebag in this video, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit about him. Check him out.
This never-before-seen footage shows a Portland man plowing past barricades, nearly hitting several people along the Rose Festival's Grand Floral Parade route in June. Sidney Mecham is facing felony charges for the alleged road rage incident. At the time, there was no clear motive for his speeding toward children and families. The 30-minute recording submitted as evidence in a preventative detention hearing provides new insight into the June 10th incident. The dashcam video shows Mecham become increasingly frustrated by heavy traffic. His music is blaring as Mecham heads towards the Moda Center in North Portland, where he planned to meet others, including his mother. ODOT crews had blocked off numerous exits to help keep traffic away from the parade route.
They got it all blocked off. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You motherfuckers!
The video shows Mecham driving through a row of barricades before blowing past ODOT crews blocking the exit ramp. A Portland police motorcycle officer chased after Mecham's truck before pulling up beside him. The officer shouted for Mecham to stop, but he refused. The truck eventually turned, exiting the parade route. Mecham drove through barricades, nearly hitting several people. An unmarked police SUV attempted to stop Mecham at a red light in Portland's Lloyd district, but he drove off. The video showed Mecham continuing to drive for several blocks until he eventually stopped near other officers in Northeast Portland. Mecham, a registered sex offender, was arrested and taken to jail, where he'll remain while awaiting trial.
All right, guys, that's the short video about this guy, and he's a homicidal maniac. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This guy got a criminal past, and you'll never believe what he was arrested for back in 2015. I'm going to read you this article, and this shows you never know the kind of people you encounter in the street that are crazy. And it reads as follows. Multnomah man, county sex offender arrested in Warrington County. A man listed as a sex offender after a conviction in Multnomah County was arrested Saturday for sexual abuse of a 16-year-old boy in Warrington, Oregon. A man listed as a sex offender after a conviction in Multnomah County was arrested for sexual abuse of a 16-year-old boy in Warrington. Sidney Sean Mecham, at that time he was age 34, was taken into custody without incident at a residence in the 100 block of the Northwest 1st Street. Mecham met with the victim at a park last summer, according to Clatsop County Sheriff's Office. The man then became friends of the family of the victim. The alleged abuse began in October, according to the sheriff's office, but the victim was able to put a stop to it in late November. The victim told his family about the abuse after the man harassed him in December. The sheriff's office said the victim's family then contacted the authorities. The sheriff's office learned that Mecham is listed as a predatory sex offender following a 1999 conviction in Multnomah County. His address was listed in southern Portland. His address was listed in southern Portland, but Mecham had been living in Warrington since July. Now, I want to say something to you. All right, guys, that was a little bit of background on Mr. Sidney Mecham, a bona fide idiot. 2 charges of sexual abuse with children, right? On top of that, he road raging to the highest degree. We've all been driving. Sometimes, you might drift in another lane. Somebody ride the horn. Hey, I apologize. Or you're just in traffic and people are impatient. And the dudes are just going like, turn up and just get red hot. It's everybody's fault but theirs. Blame the whole world for their problems and their impatience. Did you see him? He had a nice truck. He drove that truck all through that debris, all around the construction vehicles, could have hit the construction workers, bust onto the thing, proceeded to drive up the street, kids moving out the way. It was a parade, and you crashed it. You crashed the parade and then drove in the middle of the thing. People are beeping at you. You're looking crazy. Cops come. He don't stop. Drive off. Another cop come. He don't stop. They in hot pursuit with him. Now I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what the situation was or how the response time was. But when that SUV pulled up on him, I don't see how they didn't blast his behind, because at that time he was using his car almost as a weapon. Wasn't listening to instructions, driving all crazy. Anything could have happened with them children out there. Running over stuff. Tried to hit the barrier when he was going down the street, when he exited the parade area. Then decides, oh, you know what? I'll pull over. Did you see how angry he was? Telling the people, F you, they're doing something for the safety of the people to have a nice time at an event. He act like the city's his. And I'm going to tell you something. Somebody asked me the other day, and shout yourself out, ma'am. What's the, I say juggernaut female a lot, but there's a male version. He asked me what the male version. It's the Peter Pan's version. And this guy's no different. Species name. We got to put all this together. It's long, so bear with me. Peter Pan's, road rages, PP touches. The worst kind. If he ain't trying to get sneaky and befriend you and touch your son, he's riding down the street in his car, using it as a weapon and messing up everybody's fun. This guy right here should have never been out. Should have never been out. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Coming as a friend, want to mess with your kid. Not once, but twice he got caught. How is he out? Was it 2015 and 1999? Laws is too lenient on stuff like this. No respect for authority at all. Ain't no way he ain't got killed. We done seen people get blasted for less than that. We have. They should have got this guy out and gave him some stomp therapy. You are just gonna take control of whatever you want to take control. Everybody gonna have to deal with it. Like the city, like you the only one that pay taxes out there. If you pay taxes at all. They ain't get mad, it's everybody else's fault but yours. Did you see how angry he was at the workers? He's screaming, F you, F you, F you. He was talking to family members, so they know he's like that. That right there screams like he wasn't disciplined as a child, or he got abused or something, like physically abused. Because I mean, his anger issues are like off the chart. Sometimes this man right now, guys, is 42 years old. He's set in his ways. That's just who he is. It's a miracle he's alive this long if he drives and acts like that in the street. He hasn't ran into the right one. But I mean, this right here, serious crime, those were serious crimes. He already built a record for himself in the history. This right here, hopefully it'll put his ass away for a long time. This guy's a douchebag. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. Remember, the live stream is tonight at 7 o'clock. We're going to have some fun with it. I'll see you then. See you in the next video also. Take care.